What's going on, people? It's your boy Dark. We're chickening Switcheroo versus Death Row. Duel Links Team Wars, let's go. Gypsy going up first for Switcheroo and Gypsy going up first for Death Row, and then Matsu D going up first for Switcheroo. Let's get it. What's going on? Deku Do, Cosmic Flare, Luis Gata, Lord of Slam, welcome. Let's get it. We got Mai versus Mokuba. You know, ever since, so what we got here, what do we have here? Harpy's Hunting Ground activated, so looking like we got a nice little matchup here. Main phase going to Gypsy here. Okay, so he's gonna go for the Gale into the level 7. Usually the raw level 7 could be what I think it is. He is gonna go for the Ancient Fairy Dragon. He's gonna pop the field card to search out the Necro Valley. He wants to make sure he locks out his opponent from all his options right away. No graveyard activated. Nothing's moving in or out of the graveyard. Nothing's activating in it. So yeah, let's see if that pushes him out of most of his options that he has, or is he gonna have a way to have some counterplay there? Oh man, he's thinking hard about this, so maybe that strategy that he did was effective. He's going for some defensive play here right away. Okay, in phase Cosmic Cyclone. I mean, there's not many back row. Oh, it's Crystron's. So interesting. So Necro Valley is looking very dangerous in this matchup right now. So he's got the Crystal on the board. He's just gonna go in. Oh man, forced to set the Scrap Recycler. Oh my goodness. Necro Valley with Crystron, yeah, it's not looking, definitely not something you want to see as a Crystron player right away, especially early game. Yeah, he's got to think long and hard about this. Everything that goes in the graveyard is just never coming back. Oh no. Just forced to set and set yet again. This is just looking super unfortunate for that boy Matsu D. Citry just going to the graveyard. It's unfortunate, man. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna have a long think in each one of these plays. I think it's just once Necro Valley gets on the field and you don't draw into the Cosmic Cyclones, it's really just a downward spiral, honestly, unless you can get around the Necro Valley. So he is gonna summon a Citry. And then just set a back row and in. Okay, I wonder what the Blackwing player is thinking about. So he is going to summon the Bora. So he's it's looking like he's just going to go straight inside, and then he did draw the Cosmic Cyclone. Well played. He used it. He did it as a bait. Okay, nice. So the reason he did that, he's playing around the. He's trying to play around the Blackbird close if there's one that he possibly might have. So we'll see. We'll see if that's gonna pay off in this. So yeah, he is gonna summon. Yeah, Amatrix. Both of the. Oh no. He didn't trigger the effect. He said, no, I'm not gonna trigger the effect. Forget about it. Alright, scrap recycler. So what's he gonna toss? Is he gonna toss the Sulf? Does he have the card in his hand? So he doesn't have, he might not have the card in his hand to, the Christian card to toss maybe. So Fefner to the hand. Alright, never mind, I take that back. So Fefner tossing the Smyger. Alright, so Fefner popping itself. I can cash with you right now if you want. Yeah, go ahead and hop in. Alright, so Christian Smyger gonna banish from the graveyard to get the impact to the impact to his hand. Ryan and Scrap Recycler. Powered in Zektron. Oh, okay, he's gonna. So no wonder he didn't switch it to defense mode. So he is gonna activate close and negate it. Oh man, he's thinking. Okay, so now he's decided to put the Fairy Dragon in attack mode. So he's like, "Forget this. It's time to go aggressive now." But he's got some good options in the graveyard right now. Yeah, we just got a new follow from Evergilian, thank you for the follow. Who is the referee for this match? Mimi. So he brings back the Sofefner. So you do not want that to happen. So right in this moment, he brings back that. So possible Quarion coming out this turn. Possible Quarion coming out this turn if he can do it. Alright, successful pop of the Christian Sofefner. Giving him the ability to search his deck and his he's getting his deck search for Sofefner's effect and the Smyger's effect. So then Rosenik, so he's popping himself. Bam, he's got the Quarion set up just like that, boys. Yo, by the way, James the Sauce Cod, thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate it. So yeah, Quarion Gandrax coming out to seal the deal. Being able to banish 3 cards on the field from... What skill did Mokuba use? He has not used the skill yet. So he went in for 3,000. Yeah, very, very huge momentum shift with that Christian player when he drops the Quarion. It just like... He just lost 2 cards on his field. Pretty much he had a huge defense with that Ancient Fairy Dragon as well, so unfortunately... yeah, that's how Christians do it. So he's, when a Blackwing player is forced to set, you know, it's not looking good right now. Oh my god, I was doing caster for the ones for BZ versus, hey, that's what's up, man. So he's gonna attack a face down to Roshi, and then just like that, the Genex's going for game, and Matsu-D taking the first game. Wow, what a quick first game. Well, actually not super quick. But yeah, Matsu-D taking him out, man. So what is his next deck gonna be? I'm curious. You know, what are you gonna follow up with the Cristrons? I'm sorry, what are you gonna follow up with after the Blackwings? Oh my god, how did you multitask? I'm using my tablet. Yeah, I'm using this app that lets me use my tablet as a stream deck, so I already have this set. Like, I have all these little pieces of the stream put in so I can just push buttons. So Gypsy's coming back in. So he's got his second deck. Check my Discord. Oh, they're gonna use their repeat. So that's a repeat from Death Row. So, oh, you know what I didn't do as well? So Blackwing's coming back in for a round 2, but unfortunately Crystron's being able to, actually Crystron's are going to be able to go first, and then Blackwings are going to be able to go second, so probably looking pretty good for those players. So Undine with the, pretty much had him set up for his Sofefner. Oh yeah, it's getting intense now. It's tossing the Citry. Oh, you know what? I didn't even do that as well. Good looking out. There we go. Looking good. You got it. All right, so Simoon's coming out. Oh man, looks like this Crystron player is about to go in. I'm sorry, for this Blackwing player is about to go in for some big plays right now. Black Whirlwind out of the deck, triggering, letting him search his deck for anything 1700 or lower, any Blackwing monster. So what is he gonna get? So Zephyros came out, and now he's getting another trigger off that effect, so he's going to get a Roshi. So now he has the play to do his tuner play. Oh, okay, here we go. Crystron Rion triggering right now. He's going to try to go into a powered Inzektron play. Looking successful here. So because this is successful, he's going to be protected for the turn. No life point damage. And the Inzektron can be removed from the field currently. But it can be reduced. So he won't take full damage this turn, but he's not gonna have a big 25 hitter either. Alright, so he's chosen his level 7. Unfortunately, he cannot go into the Ancient Fairy Dragon because he did Simoon. He's only able to do Dark Monsters this turn, so he's gonna go into Chidori. Chidori, and then Orochi. Orochi into another level 7.
Wait, hello?
Hey, hold on. There we go.
Oh.
What's going on?
Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna get set up so I can cast with you.
Right on. Okay, so he's going in. Unfortunately, that monster will not be going anywhere. That Blackwing monster goes to the graveyard. He's not a cop. Hey, what's going on, Heinz? Good to see you. So, Smire letting him search out his deck for a Crystron Impact. That's an odd turn, too. We'll see if it pays off. Stream looking crisp. Appreciate it, Heinz. So, looks like we're getting something back from the graveyard. First matchup. This is his first matchup, second deck. So Fefner's gonna search the deck for something nice. So this Vern. Hey, nice color on the names. Hey, man, inspired. I saw what you were doing, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do that. So he's gonna pop. So he is gonna have the Paladin. He's gonna pop the Paladin deck, trying to put the second Ryan on the field, and he's gonna have the other Ryan in his hand. So just like that, another quick Quarion setup. He's going in. He's going in, yeah. Maybe that toggle could be close, but this is... Gypsy's at the top. Okay, see... Oh my goodness. Gypsy top, Matsu bottom. Okay, I can fix that. There we go. So now I look away. Now I look away, and this guy's got a full board. There's a cyclone about to happen, and yeah, that Quarion. I'm looking at it. It got BBC'd. It got the big BBC real quick, and just like that, Chidori going in, and somebody said that was an odd turn. That was an odd turn 2 board. Well, it paid off. Big BBC going inside. So just like that, Gypsy returning the favor.
Man, I was trying to catch up to the duel, and y'all beat me to it. Game minute before I get there.
Oh yeah.
Quick duel.
What's going on, my guy? Good to see you.
Oh yeah, it's Lucsa2. If you've ever met me, I don't know if we've ever met before.
Yes.
Lucsa2. If you want to put the caster thing, so people don't know. So people know who I am. No, you're good.
Okay. So
definitely seen a lot of Blackwings though so far. I'm kind of surprised. Not surprised, but early surprising. The deck is extremely strong when you get the whole Necrovalley Ancient Fairy Dragon play out. It shuts a lot of decks in the format right now, especially because the Invoke deck doesn't have fire anymore, so you can't go straight into the Purgatrio. If Necrovalley is on the board, you can't actually do it at all.
Oh, really? Alright, so I just updated the scores right now.
I think they started the next
I messed up. Alright, is that looking good right now? Oh, you know what I'm missing? Here we go.
You're good. You don't have to do it right now, as long as you catch up to the game because it just started. You can worry about it afterwards.
Alright. We're pretty much going in the game. Hey, what's going on, Shams? Alright, Harpy's hunting ground, and now we have Yusei on, so, are my names correct here? I have Matsu at the bottom, and then Gypsy at the top.
What is it?
So, Gypsy top, okay, yeah, this is good. There we go. So, Shiranui, with the level augmentation already, starting with that early Sun Saga. Yeah, it's right. Booyah, 3,500 to the face. No way to even defend itself. Dookie wings. What? No way. Brick wings? This was their chance to shine, and just like that, it just didn't have anything. So if he let that other attack go through, I'm pretty sure this next one is going to go through as well, right?
I'd assume so.
Right.
On the minimum.
Looking like Brick City over here. Unfortunate. Matsu taking the next one over Gypsy. This seems fair and interactive, sorta. When you
can definitely get some. You can definitely get some games that are less interactive than others, to say the least.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I will say I definitely am surprised at the different in comparison to the last couple of weeks. I'm extremely surprised that so many different teams have brought so many different lineups, especially with starting decks compared to what they've been doing. I think a lot of teams are trying to completely change up strategies, whether that's what they lead with or how many of each deck they bring.
So they're going to be coming. I wonder what their next decks they're going to be bringing in is going to be to follow up this Shiranui matchup. I felt like Blackwings would have had a good matchup against him. It's just that he didn't have the Gale or anything to shrink the Sun Saga.
I think it's also really. I think a lot of people forget I don't see this as often in Team Wars. A lot of teams don't opt to counter, let's say, Shiranui, for example, with a less, not the best matchup. Like, Invoked would obviously be a good counter right here. You get the Summon Purgatrio, banish their tuner, all that stuff. But I don't ever see teams throwing a deck that plays well against it. It may not be the counter. That way, if they beat the said deck, in this case Shiranui, they can later down the line counter it again with Invoke, the proper counter. That way you can kind of take your gambles here and there. Less teams are more willing to counter with a deck that's not the complete counter, which is technically more safe, but I don't see teams do it, and that kind of surprises me. Are they in a shadow duel?
I hope not.
No, I think they're just resetting the table.
Yeah.
I don't.
So I'm waiting to find out who their next player they're sending in is. So give me a minute while I deal with that real quick, man.
No issues here. I'm glad to be casting. I haven't done this in forever. Been a while. Switcheroo gets too. Hey, you never know. Every player that they bring is probably a good player. I hope so, at least.
So yeah, we're pretty much just waiting for them to decide who their next player is going in.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely don't want to have put the wrong deck in. You can always got to be careful.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You don't want to send the wrong deck in and lose with it, and then get counted down the line and need it later or whatnot.
Oh yeah, definitely. We don't want to be making mistakes like that. No way.
Yeah, I'm fully caught up now. I had to.
Okay,
I'm a
so
big
Lucsa2
goofy
is
man.
going in. Alright, we're going in. Alright, so with Matsu with 1 life, he's going up against Lucsa2's 2 lives. Will it be enough to break the Shiranui? Seeing that it is a Shizu, this is definitely something that's gonna be trying to deal with that Shiranui matchup.
Yeah, for sure.
Matsu BL God. That's what Wayne's saying in the chat. You can't observe games that take place in the Shadow Realm, common knowledge.
I mean, he is right.
Yeah, I can't lie.
Kozuki, that's a really strong.
So
strong
Gozuki
start.
just saying, hey, I'm gonna just toss this level 2 in the graveyard and automatically have the setup.
I want to know what he brought.
Yeah, I don't usually see Gozuki too often.
I'm imagining this as Sealed Tomb's Dark Magician. Easily a good counter.
Oh yeah, definitely. So prismatic, shiny, dark magician's rod, searching for that circle.
He's cooler than I am. I wish I had pretty cards.
Yes, the card we all love to hate. This card right here. He's gonna search his 14 card deck for 3 cards that are possibly even more annoying.
I think what's really important to remember, though, is even though this is a good matchup for him, he could brick. He could not have Navigation or Dark Magician. He could be unlucky, as they would say.
Yeah, Buns is throwing his cards in the air. He's saying, this isn't luck, son. He would never do this. This is the vibe I'm getting from that comment right now. Grusha says 30s, Optimal says Swagonitis, but I don't know about that. You gotta go 20 for consistency. Come on. Come on. So, RIP. No, Gozuki's gonna go ahead and mill another card from the deck, another zombie. You might as well play the TCG at that point, Zed King. So he's milling the Squire into the graveyard.
I would love to play TCG. Sad day that events aren't happening right now.
Oh man, I know COVID-19 infecting all the fun.
Best Yu-Gi-Oh card in the game.
I miss TCG. I haven't played in so long. So
I play TCG. I'm just waiting for it to come back.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting back into it when the new Master Rule came out.
Yeah, a lot of people are. Always interests me how much Duel Links could change with even XYZs, how much this format will change drastically.
Oh man, when I stopped playing the TCD, it was the Dark Arm format. So I haven't played since that, and then seeing cards now is just so much to catch up on.
And imagine we are getting the Samurai Saga.
Right?
I will say, regardless of his Dark Magician board, he definitely has a really strong board right here.
Oh yeah, definitely. As long as he can maintain a monster and hope, control it from the the circle, then he should be able to hold his own in this matchup. It shouldn't be too hard for him.
I'm really extremely interested in what his back row cards are. There's so many different things that Shiranui can opt to play that will be interested in the interaction between these two decks.
Oh yeah, definitely. So Kaiku coming out. So Kaiku saying, "Hey, you are not banishing anything from the graveyard now." Kaiku's so good in Dark Magician, because at any time when they're threatening some way to banish a card, you can just navigation, you'll get that banish, and you'll keep Kaiku on the field, keeping them out of their graveyard.
Lance.
So Forbidden Lance, he's saying, so that is a good card to have right there. The guy casting with me right now, you said it's
Lucsa2. It's Lucsa2. Don't call me Lucas, you're going to trigger me.
Luke! Don't do it.
Don't do it. It ain't me.
Yes, Cosmic.
I really hope the Lance gets him somewhere, though. Even though it was cool and all that he was able to dodge the circle, he still has to have a follow-up play. Granted that the guy already has Dark Magician out and he still has 3 cards in the hand. He has a lot of juice where he's only, the tournament player's only got 3 cards.
Right? So, and he has a navigation in the graveyard, so even that back row is already
Tumbler girl.
Oh,
all right,
Heinz Ketchum firing
time
off
to
shots
time
in the
you
chat.
out.
He's not having it. So check this out. So navigation yet again going for the banish. I'm sorry, circle going for the banish.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Even if he lances the Samurai Sunsong, or I can't speak. Even if he lances it, he still has to have a follow-up turn play, or it doesn't matter because he's just gonna Dark Magician Tribute over, or Ayakamias, whatever he ends up doing.
Really though, and Kaiku and his bald head banishing cards. Is he
bald head?
Yes, with the power of his bald headness, he'll banish cards from the graveyard. What a nice
Pink,
lad.
there should be a setting. You should see the little circle with this for settings, and you should be able to turn it down from auto.
From auto?
He's asking about how he can watch the stream at a lower quality.
Oh, gotcha.
So whoever the person streaming it is has it set already, you can lower the quality if you want.
Stream is at 1080p. This is a big boy computer stream.
He got that 2080 Ti.
Navigation yet again. It's deja vu. One low quality. Watch one of my streams. That MF is extra bald, and just like that, the graveyard is in control.
I'm over here struggling. I need to buy a second PC. I need to get the duel set up.
So Matsu D getting knocked off the table. Oh, wrong button. So we got 2. So it's now a 2-2 matchup. And that was Lucsa2 taking it over Matsu D. So Matsu D is now removed from the table. So who's going in for Switcheroo now? And by the way, Zeko Exo, Royal Card Fighters, Bernos, Bikai Knight, Neo Hawkeye, Camille Exo.
Sham, he's sleeping. I'm resting him for tomorrow. He's getting
James
his
Sauce God, all you guys, thank you for the follows. Alright, so Misaka. Alright, so what is the other name that he goes by?
This is a cool mat. I've never seen this before.
I know. Oh, with
Carly
Carmen. Oh
yeah,
it's pretty cool. Got a nice little color combination going on.
Stratos, that's a good card to start out with.
Okay. There we go. So that was actually Shota.
Cosmic, I wish I had a nice casting voice.
I wish I had a nice casting voice too.
Hold on. I wish I did. Some people are built for that.
Oh yeah. So Dark Magic Circle yet again. Alright, he's getting that good search.
Always really good.
Really? They open it
you
so
start
religiously.
Scaring me and it just gets me going.
Right? So he's gonna in-phase mass change.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's gonna start dealing with that. He's gonna start dealing with that back row. You know, I would do the same thing if I was him. Yeah, start getting that back row out the way.
I think people forget how good this card is in this matchup. It literally can answer all your problems.
It's doing just that with ease, and then he also has the option of bouncing a Speller Trap in the back row if he wanted to. But right now, I'm not really picking up any delays or anything like that from the Dark Magician player. So is this going to be his ticket to go in?
The other thing is, even if the set player has navigation and responds with it, Bless has the option to bounce back whatever Speller Trap he wants. In this case, he could bounce back Circle.
Mm-hmm. And this is just gonna...
Or he can shotgun it now, whatever he wants to do, but it's extremely good.
Yeah, as long as they don't get that big Dark Magician board, like, this is looking good for the hero player. And it's not like just Blast is their only way to deal with that. Real ones don't even need that doo-doo.
Real ones don't.
Wayne's got to make it known. He's like, yo, real ones don't use that. There's more to it. There's more to the puzzle. The real ones don't even have mass change in hand. It's always in the deck when they play Circle. He's like, you have a stroke or something? What you trying to say?
Setting up a really good graveyard.
So milling Celestial to the graveyard and then being able to banish the Ferris to search out the polymerization.
Man, I'm telling you, these players are so lucky. When I'm on the ladder playing against heroes, they always have triple mass change in their hand.
And there goes the polymerization going to work. And there he goes. Adoration has entered the play. So he's looking like he's going in. This will be game if these two attacks connect directly. So is this him thinking about going in, or is this a toggle, a delay from? Sometimes I wish they'd add a thing like a marker that would tell me which player is thinking. For real.
Like a triangle or a little dash on the side.
More interaction for the spectation, right? So there is a navigation about to happen. So the navigation's triggering, so here we go. That's racist by Twitch, I know. My name used to be DrkNFear, but you know, this is in the main phase, yep.
I'm glad he summoned a defense. I was worried that he would misplan someone an attack.
Oh yeah, if he summoned an attack, then Adoration.
Glad he's rid of Adoration, maybe once or twice.
Yeah, now this is what the thinking player should get: an animated thumb and a forefinger on their chin, like, Yeah, right. Thinking emojis or something. So he is going to be able to reduce that Dark Magician to literally nothingness. But on the defensive end here, because he put that circle back in his hand, he is going to be able to get 3 more searches. Or never mind. Never mind. It should still be DrkNFear.
I heard Mesh changes a card.
Yeah, Mesh changes says psych. Here it goes. COVID-19 mass change.
And that's gonna be game.
And just like that.
I'm telling you, they always have match change. Even when you don't think they do, they have it.
Shota taking it over to Lucsa2. All right, there we go. So, well, I mean, that's what heroes do, guys. Mass change, no win. Yeah, of course. If you don't draw the cards you need, you won't win. That's simple science.
Simple science.
Science. I only win when I brick.
You didn't know you were coming to science class when you flipped on the stream?
I'm sorry?
I said you didn't know you flipped onto the science class when you turned on the stream.
Oh.
It just happens. What we do. We're multitasking.
Yeah, we just drag you into the science class. Welcome.
We teach you to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And how to do science.
I thought this was a reading class. Oh, you know Yu-Gi-Oh! Players aren't into that. That's why we do science now.
Reading is too hard.
It's
you
too
just
hard.
play fast change and kill them.
So, he's thinking real hard about that search with the Cyber Dragon core. So he's gonna get that overflow. It makes sense because half the players aren't paying attention. Forehead. Okay, he's just gonna go outright and trigger the Cyber Style and get his 2. So currently with the overflow that he has, he can pop up to 2 cards.
Heard that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's looking good. The risky Cyclone, the 50-50, will it pay off? Never go for the middle, and look at that. Oh, and a Switcheroo.
This is also a good card.
Yo, this is big. This is huge. This is Ferris. Ferris coming out, and then does he have the other increase in the deck? Yes, he does.
Sky High Tilt read card to just spam the board and attack without looking.
Right? Don't look.
Don't look. Just pick one and just pull your finger forward, or just click if you're on a keyboard, on mouse and keyboard.
Huh? For real. PC Master Race. So he tribute the increase, so there must be a talk. There must be a delay coming from the Cyber Dragon player.
Well,
right now.
Regardless, he's gonna have to push through the overflow, and the overflow is looking pretty hefty right about now. It pleases my ears.
Right. The Casa sounds like a Southern Ray Romano, and it pleases my ears. You're pleasing Heinz's
I'm glad I did
ears
something
right
in life.
Everyone loves Lucas.
I wish. If everyone loves the meme, they wouldn't be the one getting the interviews.
Oh my goodness, double overflow set. Nice. Everybody's hollering at you in the chat. And just like that, it looks like another game lost to mass change.
Hey, I'm telling you, we went over this last duel. They always have mass change. Every single game.
That mass change. So Shota taking it over Lucsa2 yet again. Wow. That mass change, man. It just keeps sneaking its way in there.
I gotta get my inner Gothic down and just scream BAM every time there's a winner.
BAM! Right?
Oh, I can't do that. I wish I could.
Dude, I don't have the energy like T does when he says it. He says it in like
I imagine him sitting at the like computer screen with his hands on the table, just like prepping himself mentally to scream BAM as soon as there's a winner.
BAM! Slap shot. You gotta slap.
Matter of fact, I need to get like something that auto does it for me and it makes his voice say BAM. Get a computer, something in the computer that does it.
Okay. Oh, and you know what? I accidentally put 12 here. That does not look right at all. Sending in the next player. So who are they going to send in to match this hero deck? What are some good decks that have a good matchup against heroes?
Well, it also depends on what they have, like what decks they brought. Like I mentioned earlier, they can either opt to send in whatever they believe the best counter is, or they can opt to send in an average deck that has a chance to beat it. Maybe it's not the best counter. I think a lot of it really comes down to the opinion of the team. Do we want to take a gamble on the deck that has a chance, or do we want to put in the best counter at the best possible moment?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's always going to be the debate, or at least in the team's mind.
Alright, so we're just waiting on who their replacement is going to be for Lucsa2.
They said this stream is 4K quality. You must have a nice setup.
My setup's pretty decent. It can handle this, but I feel like I'm kind of outdated. But him telling me it's in 4K quality, I guess I don't even have. I can't even reach that quality. I'm still in high definition.
I need to get some new computer stuff, but I'm pretty good with what I got right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty overdue.
They're thinking long and hard about what they want to do.
Oh yeah, it looks like there's something going on here. It's hard to find computer parts nowadays. Trust me, I shop every day. I think ever since the whole Bitcoin movement, I know graphics cards have been really hard to find.
I just got my PC and it was a struggle because it was a month and a half delayed because of COVID.
Oh, that as well? Yeah. True, yeah, that is well holding it back.
I couldn't physically get all the parts because I'm not smart enough currently as it is to build it. So I had to have like someone build it, but during COVID you can't really like do that, so I had to buy a pre-bought.
Oh my goodness.
Unfortunate, but it's okay.
And oh my god, it's even more unfortunate in this chat because Heinz likes to pull eye boogers off his dog's eyes and feed it to them.
God.
No,
I mean, I guess you're feeding him on the...
It's not anything. They'll be like, thank you.
I guess you're feeding him on the bright side.
Right.
But I don't know if he's going to have to go to the doctor for, having to... I don't even know. His stomach is probably... It ain't feeling too hot.
Is it animal cruelty if the dog says thank you? Yeah, we got quite a few follows here as well. From Sub-Zero, Alex Felipe, and as well as Sassy right now. Thank you guys for the follow. Appreciate it. Yo, what's going on, Dominique Henry? They need to eat something.
Hines is over here at his house getting a knife and just scraping the dirt off his foot and go, here you go, I'll feed you.
Yo, tacos sound super bomb right now. And I live right around the corner from a really nice little street taco spot.
That's dope.
Yeah, I could probably, in the amount of time that it's taken these guys to put their guy on their table,
hey, Dominic, can you take some
tacos.
I'm hungry.
Let's all get some tacos right now.
Yeah, go buy everyone some tacos. I'll PayPal it to you right now.
Yo.
They are still thinking on this, aren't they? Who's going in?
Where's everyone at? Cali only. Dominique segregating the whole chat from getting tacos. I think no matter where you're at, you should get those tacos. If you were
I live on the opposite
tacos,
side of the U.S. You got to drive to me. No exceptions.
Oh man, I am in California with Dom, but sometimes I share the eye boogers with them. It's cool when you pull off a crunchy one, but there's a stringy bit attached and it kind of snaps off slimy. Yeah, oh my god. I'm starting to think that Hines is eating them with the dogs the way he's explaining these so descriptively.
He's just flavoring his dogs up. That's all he's doing. He's getting the flavoring.
Maybe it's like he's trying to do that monkey see, monkey do kind of attitude. So he's like, you know, if his dog doesn't want to do it, then he's like, okay, I'll have some as well. And then the dog's like, yeah, I'll have some too. He's like, you know what? Count me in. A nice salty treat.
Let me check. Hold on.
Oh god. Oh dang, Mortifact says ban Hines. Oh no. That was even before he said a nice salty treat, so he didn't even hear the last part.
You make a donation, we'll ban Hines right now.
Make a donation to ban Hines.
Hey, you can pay me and I might just click ban forever.
Donate to ban. I'll ban him for free.
Ban him for free.
So, Regulator, you missed 2 games. Alright, Kagami's going in.
One day I'm gonna be part of a team, dude. That's what they all say. Gotta put some action behind it, some practice.
There we go. He's got his, we got the decks back up. We're live. Shoda's still on his first deck as well, so looking good right now.
We'll have to switch it on the names, but the name isn't correct.
So, well, so Kagami's gonna be on the bottom, and then Shoda on the top.
Yeah, the name wasn't. You can just check the Discord and you can read it.
Okay.
But they got it all figured out. Can you buy me a 2080 Ti? Can you give me the money to buy it for you? I'm a broke man.
Yo, Kynes is like, I'm about to get you so rich. Tell me how. I remember when I said I was a little kid, maybe 17, I used to take baths with my dad. He should put his penis on my forehead and call me a special... Wow. Wow. Heinz Ketchum must be on Steam every day playing that Shower with Your Dad simulator. What the... So, the way it's at right now, so Kagami's gonna be on top, right?
Couple complications. We're getting it all figured out.
Yeah, there's some little complications going on, so we're waiting to get that sorted out. So sorry about the wait, guys. But hold tight with us. We'll get this solved in a nice and timely manner.
I like to pick up my friend's phone and send their data text that says, "Hey, I'm just taking a bath and thinking about you."
Okay, so shoulder's still on the bottom, so this is correct. We're good to go. Let's get it.
Okie dokie.
So he's using switcheroo heroes. This is an ode to, like, I remember back in the day when the Amazon meta was going around, we were using switcheroo heroes with Cosmic Cyclone. So I guess since we don't have Trinade anymore, we're
I used to Switcheroo back in the day when I couldn't get to, if I weren't able to open up Blue Boy or weren't able to open up Secrets. That's how I played my deck.
Yeah, and then also I was playing heroes yesterday, and I would always draw my Vions and stuff like that. So having Cosmic to put those drawn increases or Vions back into the deck, definitely something that's going to be useful for consistency.
Pretty increase.
And just like that, Alistair the Invoker.
A pretty invocation. I just have bad cards. Like, these kids have the prettiest cards. I'm just feel poor.
Let me borrow your account, please. Give me the password. I swear I won't change it. I swear I won't make that. I swear I won't switch accounts with you. So, okay, so he's gonna limit him to 1 effect per turn. And he's only gonna be able to attack once per turn with that Kaliga in effect.
We're going to see the mess change.
Alright, Fair's coming out. Anki.
I will say, I don't understand the Kaluga, especially against heroes, considering the fact that if Anki destroys it. But he does have 1 back row.
So Vion, he's going to use Vion's effect, so he can only use 1 of his effects per turn, so he can't even search for the polymerization. I believe he can't even search now with the Anki.
What is it?
The Kaliga.
If Anki destroys the Kaliga, he will be able to search with Anki.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right, because he's going to get it off the board there.
Yeah, it will no longer be on the board. Unfortunately, he can't do Vion plays, but it doesn't matter, because if Anki does what it needs to, the game's over.
So he's going to force the Alistair out of his hand, but okay, I thought I was seeing some more delays there, but it's not.
It's a little unfortunate, because he has to discard Alistair, but he definitely lives another turn, which is the most important thing.
I mean, he can just top deck Invocation and then everything is okay. No.
The problem is he would have to have the Invocation. He could not summon Alistair, search the Invo, make Purgatrio, and activate Alistair on Purgatrio on the same turn. That's why it's important to realize that although Kaluga is really good on your opponent, it's just as detrimental on you. So you have to really play it at the right time to get the maximum value.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Spike Shield would chain 1 time, I'd lose it.
Yeah. It could happen. So Vion is going to search for the polymerization this time. Now, does he have another
hero question?
Hero question. So he's going in with the Anki to the Kaliga 1 more time. Does he have another Alistair to defend himself?
The other thing is, even if you decide that you want to get aggressive next turn with Kaluga by letting Kaluga die, Anki's still going to get that search, which is just as relevant for him as it is for you, that leaving the board. So you always have to, it's kind of a trade-off per se.
Yeah. So much suspense. He's waiting. Okay, so the attack will get let through. So maybe what you're saying is about to play out. right here because he's gonna get the mass change. Oh, he's getting form change this time.
Oh wow, that's a really strong card right now.
Okay, he's just gonna keep the form change in his hand. He's not gonna attack that face down. Alright, Palace of the Elemental Lords.
Good card to have.
You know how this card gets. It's like let me upgrade it. He's gonna he's gonna trigger the effect and search.
Skip his battle phase next turn. I think a lot of Elemental Saber Invoked players forget that they lose their battle phase next turn.
Oh dude. Definitely, but I think even not having his battle phase, being able to flip these heroes face down when they're coming in with all these mass changes is going to be super crucial going forward.
Exactly. He just has to make sure he times it correctly.
And with Malehu and Palace, it's so I feel like it's so oppressive just trying to get things going, because it's just him constantly in the gate and you per turn, and it's not even him using wasting resources from his hand. It's all.
There's a queen in chat. What's up, Queen Mimi?
And he has the Unending Nightmare that's just going to shut down the increase play. And just like that, I think as long as he has life points, he's not even going to be able to do any more increase shenanigans.
The Queen.
There was an issue regarding names being used in Doom. I apologize.
We appreciate you fixing it and helping.
So polymerization. Oh no, that's not poly. So invocation into the big Purgatrio. Oh, and Lapuila, so now that back row doesn't matter.
It's a pretty hefty, good board.
Oh yeah. And he has a negation, mass change. Oh, mass change is happening.
Did he already negate?
He didn't negate, he chose not to. So instead he's gonna do double Alistair to make the perk go up to 4,700. Chunked him for the 1,900. The increase yet again. And just like that, breaking through, Kagami taking it over Shota. And just like that, bringing the match closer back into the grasp. You know, it's not like a huge lead, by the way, anyways.
Oh, Wayne's right. He used the effect of Mohili, so he couldn't activate the effect to negate because Palace is once per turn. Look at.
Oh, that's right. I didn't even see that. You are right. Wayne is correct. Here, so Shota back in here.
I looked up at the screen after looking at my phone and was like, did I miss something? Did he just forget to negate?
Nah, he just forgot to negate Kappa.
So, he just forgets.
He's like, oops.
I was sitting there going, man, I'm not very intelligent, but he just like opt not to negate the mass change because that's not cool.
Right? That's true. I didn't even notice that he did use the Malehu effect right away. So Kagami's still at the top.
Could you imagine if you could Palace and then just summon 2 Mohilis and pass? And you could just use both of them?
Here. I'm a fix this guy's name.
This is an interesting deck to bring with Shurnui. Definitely has a powerful setup with Solitaire and a level 2 tuner. If he has anything to back it up, like Fiendish Chain. There is a card called Ballista Squad. I've heard it gets you pretty far. Chudge.
There we go. Now we got the correct name here. Oh, I spelled it wrong. My keyboard's kind of messed up, so sometimes I get extra keys. It's Misaka. Alright, so he's adding another Malehu from his deck to his hand, so giving up another battle phase possibly. Well, for sure.
There's the card I mentioned, the best card in that deck. Well, not the best card, but one of the best aiding cards in the deck is Ballista Squad.
Just like that, he's gonna throw his monster at that Malehu.
Interesting to see that he hit the monster, considering that the invoked player is probably playing multiple interruptions and trap cards.
Yeah.
I imagine this Spectral Sword into level 6, into level 8, I'm assuming, isn't going to do much with relevant back row. But you never know.
He's launching a prayer with this one. So out comes the zombie skull, and he's gonna have the level 8 setup. Here we go.
Ooh, I'm tired, golly. Thank you to everyone who's watching. This is a really late game in a lot of places.
It is currently 8:40 for me right now, so it's starting to get there.
I'm at 11:40.
11:40, oh man. Breaking into the next day over there.
Yeah, and I got a Team Wars match at 9 a.m.
Kalpgami says MA in the chat. So he's going in for that 55. Fiendish Chain saying no.
Fiendish Chain is a good card.
Oh, love
what
it.
You can get in the...
It's pretty expensive. It better be worth the money if they're going to be making us spend as much as we do on it, right?
Yeah. I will say, I think a lot of people forget the unfortunate thing about Fiendish Chain is sometimes it doesn't leave the board, so if it doesn't leave the board, it just sits there.
Oh, yeah.
But I've actually seen a lot of people as of recently, they'll play Fiendish Chain, and then when they unending Nightmare a card, whether it's against Crystons or whoever, they'll then pop their own Fiendish Chain and trigger Destiny Draw, which is also a really cool play you can do.
Yeah, that does seem really nifty. Yeah, and you trigger your D-Draw, you clear up your back row, you don't have any more dead cards in it. And they're using Magic Planner.
Magic Planner, get rid of a Fiendish Chain, draw 2 cards smarter than you.
How am I now following you, LOL?
Dude,
I don't know, MA. It happens.
Give me Blaze Accelerator to limit like Magical Planner to 1, and then give me Scattershot.
Oh boy, here it comes. Alistair the Invoker. Prismatic Invocation. Let me borrow that, please.
I think he's adding the Prismatic Invocation every time. Either that or he's got 2 of them and he's just even more.
Lancia.
Me.
Just... Damn, that's a powerful Lancia right there. That's sending a message saying, no, you are not getting that invocation off. You are not getting that Alistair into the banished pile.
I do think it'll be interesting to see how he deals with the Alistair, because a lot of people forget about.
So if that back row's nothing, this is looking scary. He's got the Sun Saga play now, going into the level 10. This is non-targeting removal too, so he has to do something. If he does something, he still has 2 other targets he can take out.
This is where the game will determine who wins the game.
So another Fiendish Chain. Oh my goodness.
Now we run into the problem of, if he doesn't have a follow-up play and Alistair stays on the board, well, Healy's a card. I'm not going to say too much because I don't want to play for him, but Healy is a card.
Yeah, one card could change it all. And if there's any person that could turn it around with one card, it's going to be Yugi Moto. Yami Yugi especially. He's known for drawing cards when he needs them. Hello, Malehu. Floodgate says no. So yeah, he doesn't want his board to get locked down, so he will be triggering the Malehu's effect.
I'm slightly surprised he's floodgating the Malehu. Not entirely surprised, but and he now gets to resolve the Alistair again if he wants to. Oh wow! That's a mistaken arrest if anyone doesn't know what this card does. Neither player can add cards from their deck to their hand except by drawing them. So this also shuts off the Alistair. Making the big brain plays. Squire. This is also a really good follow-up. It's a very strong turn and follow-up turn with mistaken arrest and Squire.
Yeah. So there's about to be a new saga brewing, and that's Squire's Saga. Squire's Saga is really good because you're going to be able to pop some back row, and it's non-targeting destruction. Your zombies get a little pump, but I think it's really going to be crucial because of the fact that he's probably going to be going for that. I'm curious if he's going to be going for that Fiendish Chain to unlock his Sun Saga. Did I see a shared ride?
No, it was a mistaken arrest.
Yeah, it was mistaken arrest, basically locking him out of searching the cards from his deck.
You can only draw them, so in Alistair's case, he said no.
He said, "No, I'm good."
He said, "No, I'm good. That card doesn't do enough." Uh-oh, now level 10's live again with Fiendish Shade being destroyed, and they're really big. Not only does he get to blow up the Fiendish Shade that's on the Sun Saga, he also gets to blow up the monster because he banished the Synchro. And he gets the level 6 because of the tuner in the graveyard. This is extremely powerful.
Extremely strong turn. And just like that, big 3 monsters coming at you. That's not something I would like to be looking at when I have only one back row. So, putting Alistair in his place. Karibo. So
I think that Karibo was definitely wrong.
That Karibo. He says, no, it's not wrong. I am going to activate my unending nightmare. That is... See... Dang. This is why this card should be banned. Here we go. We already know what he's getting. We already seen this a million times. You know how this comes to a close. And it's like, what can you do?
He do God.
LOL Ooder, bro.
Now Alistair has free realm to do whatever he wants.
Alistair, the Invoker. He's about to attack a lot. That's what I see here.
Season
you know
Divine.
What he's going for.
I hope it's Season Divine.
Oh no, he gets a Forbidden Lance from outside his deck. That is
Forbidden Lance from outside of the deck. Tier 0.
Tier 0 skills being activated.
Ability says activate from deck.
So he's also getting the big pump from the dojo. So he's sitting at this big 3300, which the 4300 is going to be game right on contact. Just like that, Kagami set that up so perfect. We didn't know that he had the plays.
Dude, I'm over here earning so much channel points watching the stream that I'm about to add a favorite song of mine to the queue.
Oh, nice. So here we go, Koyami taking out... Oh, wrong button. So Misaka's getting knocked out here. And this game is evening itself out.
Kagami do be clapping though.
Yeah, he's in these games with these Purgatrios. It's just, it feels like everything just leads to that moment. He just finds the opening and just takes it. So Misaka getting knocked out here. So they're singing King Halo.
Man, they were quick.
Yeah, they ain't wasting no time this time.
Sealed Tombs, maybe? I'm assuming Sealed Tombs.
Duel.
Okay, perfect. So King Halo on the bottom, Kagami at the top yet again. They got the stare off going on right now, the anime stare off.
Enhanced Watch Hard to defense with the level 6. Didn't he have a level 8 banished? I'm confused. What is...
Alright, so opening with Malehu and the palace. Oh, you know what? I didn't update the score.
Always a strong opening.
Yo, we got some notifications here. Who just... Why is it not... Okay, Kissy Ghost just with that resubscription. Hold this sub, my boy. I'm holding it right now. We're holding up real nice for this Malehu. Thanks for the sub, my man. Appreciate it. And also the follows that are coming in. Thank you for that as well. Hope you guys enjoy it here. So, Dark Magic Circle. Let him get another circle out of his deck. How convenient.
It's a card.
It's a card, right?
Card Stratos, but in magician form.
So, illusion magic. So, is he using it? No, he's not using it. So, Kagami's up. So, you know, we're usually in this situation, you know, he has one monster on the field. He's possibly looking at a possible navigation or some kind of play, you know, we'd expect that would trigger the Dark Magic Circle. So I'm curious how he's gonna get around all this.
Attempting to add with Palace.
You guys out here top decking exact cards they need. Yeah, that card is definitely a very helpful one in situations like this because, you know, you render one, you definitely useless, and when they play the circle, they're only working with 2 back row. Very disruptive.
Illusion Magic. I'm imagining he's going to add the 2 Dark Magician, and as soon as this resolves, he's going to flip with the navigation.
There's some delays going on here. What could it be? We need that signal to let us know who's thinking right now.
Yeah.
So he's gonna do the navigation right now.
Yep. It kind of has to, otherwise it gets negated.
Mm-hmm. So banishing the palace, good target, because now he can't use cards from his deck now to fuel his monster effects, and he's gonna give up one of his Dark Magicians for the Rod. That Rod is pretty annoying too, just constantly searching the power cards that they need.
Oh yeah, Rod is an extender by all means.
It's the biggest of extenders. So he does have the Illusion Magician. I was curious. That's what I thought the toggle was before this, but
I was about to mention, Illusion becomes really good because now he's added a Rod back and he can summon Rod and search a card. Illusion and Rod are your two best friends.
Most definitely.
Show me that Iatomias for a game.
I know, right? So here we go. So Dark Magician coming right back. Free banish. Got the invocation, the bluffed one. You hate to see it.
This isn't game, but this is definitely close to it.
I'm pretty sure this is.
If he has a Saber in hand, it's not game.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
I guess he doesn't.
Oh wait, what?
I'm assuming he does.
Was that like an attack pause? Like, wait, he didn't do it?
Maybe the trap card is responsive in the back row, but even if it is, he's got navigation to negate it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so he wanted the. Here we go again. These setups. So he's going for a D-draw play.
The only problem he still runs into is there's still a navigation in the graveyard, so we cannot forget about that.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm curious how he's gonna. It seemed like he did that play so confidently.
That and it might have been his only play. He probably had his Sphere Karibo.
Alright, so Alice to the Invoker coming out to play.
Yep,
navigation negate.
Now both of his invocations are in the graveyard. Or one's in the graveyard, one's
phase will skip this turn anyways.
I don't, unless he plays 3 invocation, which would be interesting to say the least.
Oh yeah, definitely. Alright, yeah, not this time. Kagami taking the L. King Halo taking it with Dark Magician. Still a close game. And Kagami's got some nice momentum backing him up. Those were some nice games he's been having so far.
I think they already went into the next game.
Duel.
Making us buy cards we already own. Go to get Fiendish. Yeah, it's rough out here. Konami making us spend extra.
Wait till you play the TCG.
Oh, dude, I've already been through it. That's why I quit. And when Dark Arm came out, people were spending like $1,000 just to get 3 Dark Arm.
But I literally had to buy an Alpalooza. I don't know if you guys know what that card is, but look it up.
He said, not gonna lie, I spent 400 today for Clan Wars, but I didn't need to. But you did anyway, that's what's up, man. Need 3 prisms to play a deck? Oh my god. Yeah, I know the need. If your deck ain't shining, you know, what's the point? Don't even run the deck unless you have all prismas. There's even a bug that lets you get prisma rares. Give some prismatic. Donate. Share. There's a bug. No, I'm lying. I'm kidding. Weird flex, but okay. There's in the TCG, people do the same thing, but with, you know, higher rarities. Alright, opening with that Ferris. What is it, like Divine Wrath in the back row? We were waiting for that Vine. We're waiting. Okay, so Ferris finally coming out on the board. He was a little looking a little shy right there, but he finally made it onto the board. Searches out the increase.
Sorry, I had to deal with something.
Oh no, you're fine. So increasing now, getting the Vion out the deck. We already know how this. We've already seen this a million times. But what is he gonna toss? There's only 2 choices. Well, there's more than 2, but 2 that we know usually go in there. And the Malicious has now entered the graveyard. Navigation says no right now. You will not Trinity me. Trinity
is a really good card to have right now, especially against a Dark Magician who just laid the board out.
I like how after like months and years, you know, Vion finally came off being restricted to 1, and then he literally went right back onto the semi-limit.
It's true.
Vion needs to stay out of jail.
Vion's been a bad boy, it's all it is.
Yeah. Vion can't get he's not getting his stuff together. Okay, so Cosmic Cyclone chained to the Magician Circle. And you hate to see it. Well, the player playing the Cyclone, he's loving it right now. So he will get the Magician's Rod back to his hand.
Wow, that's a Herald. Herald of the Abyss is a really good card. Surprised to see him playing it, though. I normally don't see it in Dark Magician. Oh wow, this is really relevant. Bussel's gonna get to blow up the circle too.
Masco change one time. That's what I was thinking, Mordecai, but he does not have it. Accuse touching Vion but ignores Cider deck continuously. What's wrong with Cyber Dragons? Deck's perfectly balanced. I don't even think they should do it. I think it's fine as it is.
I don't think Dark Magician gets checked either, only because it can draw it inconsistently. If Dark Edition, if you told me that I was going to draw Rod Circle every game, this deck would get nerd.
Dude, right? Dark Magician's so
Another
toxic.
Herald of the Abyss. Interesting.
They're all Dark Warriors, so he gets to choose which one he's sending to the graveyard. Oh, Sealed Tombs. He's like, stay out of your graveyard. Oh, that's why.
This could be extremely good for him, especially if he has the navigation set going into this next turn. He can't banish, he can't Celestial, he can't
He can Ferris.
He can Ferris, that's the thing.
Never mind.
Oh wow, this is a game.
King Halo's like, I can navigation. Magician's GPS.
Navigation will summon
that order too, so the Vision Hero monster is going to come out, and even if he does have the increase in the deck, he's not going to be able to chain it. So he gets that Ferris out of there and keeps him out of getting increased play. He didn't even have it, he was bluffing.
King Halo with
just like that, King Halo taking it.
It's a close war so far.
Knocking Kagami off the table.
Keeping me up late. I'm trying to get me some Taco Bell.
Some Taco Bell.
Some Checker Bell.
Some Tacker Bell. So we got...
Someone order me some DoorDash.
I could definitely use some DoorDash right now. Food comes to me, I'm all about
Back to Fortnite.
Alright, we got Cosmic going in.
Taco Bell collapse. Mimi, you're right, it does. Do you guys know they have the new, this is not an ad, but they have the new, like, fiery, flaming, hot taco, whatever the thing's called. It's so good, oh my goodness. If you're into, like, the spicy stuff, it's the way to go. Make my bum go lava. Oh, they're in the next game. Look at me, I'm silly. Come pick me up, please. You wish.
There we go.
Taco Bell's right next to my house.
So, remember when the ban list came out and people said Ishizu was dead? They lied.
They were lying to you.
They
Still Tim's always really good.
She's like, I'm still here. Not paying
They were
rent.
like, hey, no mortal, it's getting nerfed. And you were like, hey, guess what? You didn't nerf Seal Teams.
Are you ready for Yugi Monday, says Mike Scott 2. Technically, yes, because I've already got the points. But I find this event rather annoying. I don't really think we're going to be doing anything with it. I'm already expecting characters to be disappointment, so if this Yugi character is playable, that's a surprise. So here we go with that navigation again. Same order this time? No, it's actually not in the same order this time. Yeah, in my ban list review, I said there was a chance that Seal Teams can come back. A small chance, but I'm not surprised that people went back to Seal Teams, because getting that 1,000 lead, we were already doing that with No Mortal Can Resist.
Yeah. I thought it was crazy to me too, because as soon as the nerf happened, the next day I was like, Seal Teams is the skill.
Right?
And
what's the next generic skill?
People were literally like, Seal Teams is still not good enough, and I was like, it's literally the same thing as No Mortal. It's not the exact same skill, but it's the same concept.
Yeah. I'm surprised we weren't using No Mortal Can Resist sooner. Because it's like you could do it multiple times in a game.
Yeah, but Seal Teams overall, in my opinion, is stronger as a skill. Like, No Mortal is spammable, but Seal Teams itself is a stronger skill.
True. Yeah, they have their own advantages in their own ways.
Wait till like we get a true like zombie deck with like Gozuki and Unizombie and stuff like that.
Right. I'm surprised I'm surprised we haven't got Mizuki yet.
Yeah, like when you have like Mizuki or Unizombie, like that's when Seal Teams becomes really good, really, really good.
Right, locking your opponent out of being able to special summon from the graveyard.
Yeah, it makes that type of skill even better.
And keeping them from banishing from the graveyard, the non-monster stuff too, I think is what a cool advantage that Seal Teams has. King of the Skull serving to counter No Mortal Can Resist, and if your opponent, and then you play that one opponent who doesn't run it, and then you got this dead card in your You got this dead card in your deck. Ferris for in exchange for Ferris. And tournament side deck. Oh, I was supposed to assume that right away.
Yeah, I tested that in my Team Wars team the second that happened, or my Clan Wars team. The side King of Skull Servant to counter No Mortal, but it's not actually good enough.
Yeah,
it's
you're not
cool.
really gaining any you're not gaining any advantage. You're just trying to get a big monster. So
yeah, you're just trying to get
like
a 6K big boy, but it doesn't actually do anything.
Right, depending on what deck you're going or you're using, is the No Mortal that can't resist even going to be that big? You know, depending.
Don't worry, Aben. I'm not on it anymore. I realized that it was the weaker one.
Yeah.
It is too luck based, in my opinion. Don't at me, DK.
He said the F is a clan war. Heinz wilding out in the chat. Right,
it's not a very good thing. We'll just put it at that.
Yeah, I don't like where he's putting these K's. It's starting to make me feel uncomfortable. No, I'm just kidding. So he put we see the malicious in the graveyard. Yo, what's going on? No Love, great to have you.
Weaker format.
What up, pal? Big chillin'. Watching heroes happen. And a lot of these Team Wars games, I see a lot of this. I see a lot of this hero versus dark magicians.
How many hero have each of these teams brought so far? Like each player. Hold on, let me look at the thing real quick.
Yeah, it seems like each player had like a deck paired with the hero deck.
Yeah,
that's what it feels like. So Adoration coming out, he's like, I'm gonna adore you, but he's like, nah, fam. He's expanding his magic. His magic is so expanded that he vanishes.
Is gonna be really good.
His magic is expanding all over the place.
No love carries.
Oh, he has the Celestial set up, so here we go.
Draw two cards could legitimately be everything right now. Or nothing happened.
Nothing's happening. Nothing happened.
But we draw Mass Change and kill Illusion and then search a card.
Of the Abyss. Why? He just playing cards for fun at this point.
Or you could just not draw anything past your opponent at Herald of the Abyss. Whatever works, whatever.
So he's triggering Sealed Tombs, I'm assuming? Yep, Sealed Tombs it is.
This is
Sealed Tombs for fun. So taking it over Cosmic Flare. Unfortunate. King Halo's starting to build that momentum. So he's sitting on a 3-win streak going forward.
Phoenix is a team to 10-1.
And we're gonna see a repeat from Death Row. Bro, if 10-1, I'm a dip. Come stick around. Have a seat.
Duel.
So circle with circle. Halo smoked 6 cigarettes for each win is what I heard. Oh man. If he's still alive this long, he's surely durable.
Queen Mimi. MA said Queen Mimi didn't see you there. Alec ignoring. Imagine. I'm here to love everyone. I don't ignore anyone.
Oh no, definitely.
You can't ignore the queen.
Alright, draw phase is on Cosmic Flare.
Have you seen me play?
So what's his Shizu deck of choice this time? I open broken every game with DM. A lot of people do. There's somebody right now, somebody out in the world is activating Magician's Navigation, and somebody's flipping their table because it happened to them. It could possibly happen right now in this duel. If he plays his cards right.
What are both of these teams' standings in their divisions?
So their standings currently, let me check it.
So Death Row really needs to win this game.
Wasteland, Castle, Stromberg. So Switcheroo is in 4th and Death Row is in 5th. With
Not only is Death Row lower at 1-2 and Switcher's 2-1, they really need to just win this game in general. It doesn't even really need to be against Switcheroo. But if they do beat Switcheroo, they exchange the 2-2 even out, and they'll probably go above them considering they have the win over them as well. So this game is really important for them.
And you know, it was going back and forth, but now we're starting to see King Halo really break this back and forth chain they had going. And
wow, cost is plasma. Unlucky.
Wayne says the CC's kind of early. So let's see if he's going to end up paying for that early CC. My boy Lamp is on there. So increase is coming out. Increase coming out. You know, you always gotta. He always brings out his buddy Vion. Vion's like, yo, let me toss my. Let's just. Navigation. So at least this time he doesn't have circle.
No, but it's still not as good. But
yeah, not a really good position right now. But I guess right, he can't search his polymerization.
The unlucky stuff, though, is that if he does have mass change, he gets to answer both of these cards on the board currently.
Yeah, mass change answers all our problems.
That's true.
And look at that. Hello, mass change.
Mass change is a card.
And Anki attacks. I just picture him drop kicking. Doesn't it look like he's coming in doing a drop kick?
The other thing is, even if he Anki's mass change kills the other guy and goes to his next turn and he doesn't summon Rod, the Vion's going to stay and your Vion's still going to get to activate its effect. Or not. Or just get both Anki's.
No, yeah, he doesn't want to keep it. I mean, even if he drew the Rod like you say, I mean, he's just going to push over the Vion anyway, so might as well have 2 28 hitters. Yeah, and he has the circle, so if he has a navigation set up, at least he still has another 28 hitter to protect him, keep his board steady. So there it is, Mr. Rod. Magician's Rod, navigation, the trinity of all Dark Magician decks. He's thinking long and hard about this.
He actually I don't know what he plays in his hero deck, but he actually has his game. I'm not going to say how he has it. I don't know what cards he plays, but I'm just sitting there running a play thing in my head.
You know when they summon Vion in attack mode, it's game.
They summon Vion in attack, they're just getting in there.
When they summon Vion in attack mode, you know nothing good is gonna follow. He's ready to bring it to him, all 1,000 of that attack.
I think the Dark Magician player would be fine if he didn't have the Rod on the board. I actually think that's holding him back.
Oh, perfect timing for this music. It's about to get intense right now. Polymerization activation.
I heard he has a pretty big board right now.
Yeah, and not only that, whatever board King Halo had right here is reduced to 0, so all these attacks are coming directly. There's no... How is he going to stop all 3 of these attacks? So navigation's going to stop.
He gets to attempt 2 and he's going to fail. The struggle he has is that Rod is at 0 attack. He physically cannot enter the whole board.
Yeah, exactly. So having the 2, oh, okay, so he can at least do some damage. Check transfer news. Oh wait, dang, Divine Dojo out here trolling. So yeah, he will get the second. Does he get another mass change?
He gets form change. This is why I thought he had game.
Blind Bandit doesn't agree with King Halo's way of playing. So form change to Koga. It would be Koga that comes out. I heard DMF got a new clapper. So Koga comes out in a shining ray of light. Because you rarely see him. He has to be shining bright, right, when he comes out.
Koga's a good card.
Right? Okay, so Seal Tune's activating.
I don't know if he needs
that is a brave magician's rod right now.
It is beyond brave.
And
looks like that'll be game.
He took a warrior's death right there. Cosmic taking it over King Halo. Let me update these scores real quick.
Cosmic is with a K, by the way.
It isn't with the K, it's C.
No, it's with a K. Do you have it as a C on there?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's not the one. Here's bottom two. Bam. There we go. Alright, so okay, he's doing he's getting set up nice and early. Blind Bandit says Cosmic needs a win. He's been losing everywhere lately. I feel like this win in general for the team is really crucial. Or they're gonna be put in a weird position where instead of being 1-2, they're gonna be 1-3. But if they win, they'll be 2-2.
Yeah, it's definitely a big difference.
Plasma turn 1 can be good. I agree, Edo. He didn't go for it. Will he pay for that? We already see the Christians start doing their thing, so we also got a follow from Leon
too.
And Divine Dojo's like, I'll be coach. Alright, Smiger coming out. Heinz Ketchum says he's out. No, you can't leave. You gotta stay.
You gotta be committed.
Yeah, you ain't going nowhere, Heinz. Once you come to a Duel Links launch stream, you can't leave. Sorry guys, you can't leave. We're holding you hostage. I see people trying to join 1% in this chat. Pepe Rose. Alright, so he's finally triggering the Smiger effect. Blind Bandit 19, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it.
Tagging with Recycler so it doesn't get destroyed by Trinity or some other card.
The cool thing with this, in this matchup is that the Christians have so many little options to just ward off the aggressiveness of heroes. But at the same time, heroes still have options that shut out the Christian players as well, like this guy.
Like this guy, Plasma. I heard it was a good card.
You know? He finished my point for me. He was like, you know what? I'm going to put out the card you're talking about. Christian Impact says, no, I'll be keeping my Ryan. The stream died.
Could you imagine if Impact destroyed
the stream? Didn't die. You're lying to me.
Yeah, they're lying to you. They're trolling. I think they are, at least. I hope so.
Not your stream, fool. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, we don't. Our stream don't crash around here. We got good internet. Though I am experiencing certain little problems. So obviously he has a mass change. But having the Plasma on the field against Christians, their deck is so monster heavily reliant on their monster effects that they don't really have too many answers that deal with it. They have to overpower it.
I've never seen a malicious attack a monster in my life.
Oh, we're witnessing history right here, people. Direct attack for 1900 life points. Ouch.
I'm very interested to see if the Christian player recovers from a Plasma because I'm not usually used to seeing Plasma against Christian.
Malicious getting a kill, wild, says Queen Mimi. Malicious to be doing this. Malicious deserves some. Malicious is out for respect this year.
Put some respect on his name.
Yeah. Oh,
now
look at that.
He's evolving.
Oh,
that's what it is.
Forbidden Lance.
Have you ever seen someone Forbidden Lance a malicious? Ask yourself that honestly.
Too bad he can't refund that 800 life point damage. So crucial. Oh, banish to search for the impact. He's gonna reduce their defense to 0. Watch out now. He can keep putting monsters on the field, but he can't really.
He has to combo it correctly, to say the least.
Okay, there we go. So he will be dealing with the... Wait, that man's name is Mikasa? So it's not Misaka, it's Mikasa?
It was all messed up in the Discord, to be honest. I don't even know.
No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I read it wrong, Lemma. Mikasa Sukasa. My lounge is your lounge. Have a seat, everybody. Relax. Mikasa Misaka. No, I'm just kidding. So... real talk.
Oh, hey, it's 12:28 at night.
That's so crazy. It's only 9:29 right here. It's starting to get on. We're starting to get into those late hours on the West Coast.
Dude, I wish I lived on the West Coast. I'd give me an In-N-Out burger right now.
I live right around the corner for an In-N-Out burger.
Tell you what, I'll get you something from where I live, and you get me that. We'll trade.
All right, trade experiences.
He just said it, man. He's West Coast. Well, I don't know where he lives exactly.
Dark is always saying the chat before it's in the chat. Freaks me out so much. Sometimes. How do you not have latency?
He has the best internet, Hines. His internet gives you the future.
My internet connects me to the future. I see things before they happen. I've already seen the outcome of this team war.
He's just bored. I
just don't want to tell you guys because I want you guys to enjoy the build-up. You know, it's not about knowing the destination. It's about the journey there. Trinity coming out to smash on the Christian Amatrix. 5:30 a.m. here. Jesus Christ, Samir. GG's. Explosion. Yeah, Cosmic knocking King Halo off the table. If I remember someone saying Cosmic needs to win these games. Well, he's doing what he needs to do, and he's doing it well. Well played, Cosmic Flare. So that is 7-6 in favor of Switcheroo. But that could change the way Cosmic Flare is playing.
Yeah, Mighty, I definitely did. He definitely streaked him a little bit.
So King Halo finally off the table. Oh, dude, I took away Cosmic Flare's deck when I was supposed to take away King Halo's deck. Man. So who are they sending in?
Yeah, it's a good question.
And also, Death Row is out of repeats. So if there's a difficult matchup coming up, they're not going to be able to... I wonder if they're even going to have enough decks to deal with it. We'll see. What's going on, Furions? Good to see you. More weed money, says Heinz Ketchum. You guys shouldn't do that. Smoking is bad.
Smoking is bad for you, dude.
Yeah.
It's illegal.
Imagine if you get too high.
Imagine like doing something illegal instead of playing the greatest game in the world, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, if you get too up there, you're gonna fall. Uno's coming in.
Fall. Besides, weed requires money. Yu-Gi-Oh requires money, and Yu-Gi-Oh's a lot more expensive.
That's 200 IQ, what you mean? I heard a guy injected 2 marijuanas and died on impact. Don't do drugs. Oh, wow. Yeah, don't die on impact. Make sure you have a parachute at least. Safety first. These sleeves at the bottom are scary AF. What about the sleeves are what's scaring you? What about the mat? The mat is in high definition. It's literally going to come out of your phone screen. So starting off with a mighty increase in attack mode.
a mighty increase.
Like that's the boldest increase I've ever seen this year. First turn.
That's a palace.
That is a palace. That's like playing Monopoly and you already have all the properties, so you're like, okay, I'm gonna put a house on it. But Cosmic Cyclone says, nah, fam. It's gone. No house for you. Your element savers are now homeless.
They're now homeless.
Oh, never mind.
I found a new home.
Jesus Christ. This is one rich element saver player. He has properties everywhere.
He just bought a new property.
My other house got blown away in the hurricane, but I have my other house on the West Coast. And the Puila has entered the building.
Oh, so, what's that F2P word, dude? That word is vomit. I don't know what that word means.
Imagine not being free to play.
Imagine being a pay-to-win player. That's me.
Right. Bro, I am free to play. I just make new accounts and grind them all over.
Just get the UR Dream tickets.
Right? Imagine winning.
Imagine an increase attacking a Lapula.
What is winning? It's such a crazy concept. Oh my goodness, he says concentrating current. That was actually a really good play for Uno. Being able to, he walks into the concentrating current, he baited him, he has no monster on his field, he's looking at a Malehu, like literally, oh, never mind, he skips his battle phase, so it's not like as crazy as we thought it was going to be, but he took away that possible mass change turn for a turn. He was like, swerve.
And now it's a big boy at 2100 defense.
Anyos comes in, Kappa. I was gonna attack you, but I went out to dinner instead. So Strato's coming out to play.
We have a delay?
Yeah, we'll let calling out the wasted Cosmic Cyclone. So what's Wool? Heinz is talking about fabric in the chat.
Dude, that's the Lucsa2. Dude. They're memeing about weekend.
I know there's a duels going on, but Heinz is in another. He's in another conversation in there.
Dude, I have never in my life opened up so many double invocations against players in my life than I did last weekend.
I wish I would. Every time I play Element Sabers, I never open invocation. I mean, I never get the Alistairs.
You ever like been playing against an invoked player and they have an invoked card on the board and then you just watch them activate? Oh, that's a mass change. You watch them activate Alistair for no reason and then they drop their second invocation.
Yep, all the time. It's a rough way to go out.
Now, this blast could be really strong, considering it can put Palace back if it wanted to.
Mm-hmm. In the E-Saber player's defense, because it's a cost to mill his cards, he can definitely still get one use out of that before it bounces back. So yeah, with that playing out, he puts the Nala in the graveyard. The Nalu. So now, you know, maybe when he draws into the Alistair, he has possibly access to his Casitas.
Oh yeah, that's the proper name. I forget.
Yeah, I call it both. But Casitas just rolls off the tongue so much easier.
Big boy Cactus. Untargetable. It's the best.
Dang, he's like, I'll never get my attack reduced. not forever. So double Malehu on the board. He's definitely going in.
I will say, like, as cool as this is, it does limit him if Palace is Cosmic.
And just like that, breaking through. So Uno taking it over Cosmic Flare.
Uno bringing the win back to the Switcheroo side.
So Switcheroo going up to 8. 8 to 6 in
Cross
favor of
war.
Switcheroo. Uno putting himself on the map. And so yep, they're on their last player. Luis Gauda. Is it Gauda or Gauda?
It's not impossible to win 4 games, though. We can never forget. Especially after Luke Tyler went, what, 9-2 today? Kapula Cactus. Who you guys think is going to win? Predictions right now.
Okay, so a lot of these players I haven't seen play before, but a lot of it has been pretty amazing thus far. You know, I think a lot of the unfortunateness has just been in like the way the matchups play out.
I mean, it'll be interesting, especially right here. If this Dark Magician player has navigation circle, that's well, they do. He does actually. I believe he had an illusion.
Magicians versus Element Sabers. Who has the advantage in this matchup?
Normally, well, regardless of the matchup itself, the Dark Magician player has banish Alistair before you can invocation, or banish whatever they need to.
Mm-hmm.
There is a couple ways to play out of it.
Yo, Choppa coming in with that raid of 45 human beings. Let's go, boy. Thank you, Choppa, for that raid. I appreciate you. Can somebody get my man Choppa a shout out? If you guys don't follow Choppa 200, then you should best get to that Choppa right now. Check out that link in the chat. Thank you, No Love, appreciate it. So navigation doing that thing that we were talking about.
Yeah, but actually, let me check something real quick. I want to.
So Kaiku as well being on the board, not being able to banish from your graveyard is pretty annoying too.
I'm slightly surprised they did the Alistair play. This commits to him just kind of ending the game.
Right.
I'm more surprised.
That's all that he had.
I'm more surprised that he activated Palace and he didn't add to the Lapula, and then, or he just has another invocation. I'm just
have another invocation, right?
I'm just sacking like that also works, but dude, like. But I also think he could have taken a different route. Regardless of what's transpiring now, there would have been nothing wrong with adding Lapula. He either gets to choose to activate the navigation or not.
True that. Okay, so he's still and as a result of that, he's dealing with the Kaiku now. And Casitas is such a roadblock for Dark Magicians. So will he have the answers that he needs for this?
I will say this Dark Magician player is going to struggle to answer the Cactus.
Alright, Tamias one time. Does he have the eye? We will see. We will see. Anyone here tell me why every fucking time I summon DDD, Wave, Oblivion King, and attack or get attacked to him, I return a dark contract back to me hand, but doesn't suck up anything? He doesn't suck up the card you're attacking. So maybe if you attacked one. Exodia from nowhere one time? Yeah, imagine if we did have all the pieces and people were running them. There's a lot of options people are using instead of Herald. I feel like they're using Herald, Dark Magic Expanded, Dark Magic Curtain. Well, that's not an answer to Casitas, but those are like texts that I'm seeing a lot in Dark Magicians. Not so much Eye Tamias. I feel like that one's been like phasing out, but you do see it randomly on the ladder. So he's gonna be banishing the Malehu. He's like, get out of here, you're the only guy I can target. Then those gods are nothing, and they get obliterated. So navigation negating it. Does it? It still triggers.
Still blocks. It's still, yeah. I guess that's just a boo boo on his end by accident.
Eye of Tamias. Here we go. He did have the eye. He saw through.
Eye of Tamias is a good card.
Dark Calvary is the real card. Eye of Tamias is just the... Oh wow. Oh my goodness. He has the one negate, so what if this guy has more than one Alistair? So he's betting it all on this. Mr. Neva says fool. There's some delays going on here. Oh wow, it worked. Well yeah, he has Nav engrave. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, and passing on not triggering the Destiny draw.
He's not going to give him the D-draw. He was worried about... That's what I was curious about, if he was going to give him the D-draw. Because you don't... Even though he has a navigation in the graveyard, I don't think you want to just go around risking dealing with...
You don't want to risk it for the biscuit.
Exactly. It's not really... Is it really, you know, is the payoff really worth giving them... Going for the damage, you know? Wow.
Will say I do think
the way this is playing out, this is unfortunate for...
I think the Invo player is going to win this game, but I'm not sure.
My pal wouldn't go for Invo if he didn't have two.
Yeah, that's kind of my thought process, but we'll see.
D-draw on the lava golem.
D-draw on the lava golem, slap it on the board.
Yeah, that's why Dark Magician, he was like, I'm not going to attack. So he's going to do Rod off of that.
Interesting.
He has two cards in his hand now, so he can negate two targeting effects. So Alistair's coming out. Herald was lethal, by the way. I had doo-doo Tamias isn't.
Big boy Earth coming out of the board. Is he bigger than the Calvary?
He's gonna make the Magallanica Fanica Banner. Dang, that's a big defense.
Why didn't we just kill the cavalry?
He said, I'm not down.
Can he not attack this turn?
He might have had Karibo. Yeah, probably not.
He probably couldn't attack this turn, otherwise it'd make no sense.
He's playing around the imaginary Phoenix chain. He don't make the math. He don't make the math. He just answers it. So back to Uno. Water the Divine. He's just trying to get big.
He's trying to get big, boy. It's my favorite word, dude.
Mr. Never rocking the NA math in the chat. Will Uno go for the math? Yes, he's going for the math. He's searching. He's searching again, giving up another battle phase. Oh, wow. He's trying to get those cards out of his hand.
Yeah, I guess so. However, the course gonna have to negate.
So no rod. It has been a nice duel. Yeah, he finally conquered. He conquers. He gets a little bit bigger here. And the cavalry is he's turned into wind type, so we got a 4K Magallanica without even, he's not even using the Alistair pump. Wait, what the he said wait.
Oh, he wants all of the cards gone.
Okay, so
wow, this was some high IQ plays. He wanted to see if the face stone was cosmic so he could commit to having the caliber be lower because he would discard all cards from the... That's really intelligent.
that's crazy.
That's some next level stuff.
So yeah, dang. Unfortunately, losing his Dark Cavalry. Usually when you have the Dark Cavalry, that's like your lifeline, and he ended up losing it. So along with him, he goes Cosmic off the top. That's not really doing much for you. Uno taking it over Luis.
Means one more game and Switcheroo gets it.
Yeah. Alright, God is back in there. 9-6. Last deck, last life. Can Goddard get Uno off the table? We will see. So Mystic Depths, you know what that means. It's time to, we're going swimming. Oh, never mind, they just built the house over the pool. Yeah, that's how many games is that? How many games is that he opened Malehu with the castle?
It's a couple to say the least. Good luck.
Like, This just means that it's just going to be a very disruptive early game for you.
Switcheroo gets one more win and they make my stomach happy with Taco Bell. That's all I need to know.
The faster they win, the closer you're to getting to Taco Bell, right?
No, I want both. I want both teams to win.
I live around the corner from In-N-Out, and I live around the corner from Taco Bell. I don't know if I want to go to. I don't know if I want to go though.
If people told me all the time In-N-Out is kind of just like a better like McDonald's, but when I was in California, it was really good.
I think of it as just good fast food. If you want real bomb food, you're gonna go out and you're gonna go to like a restaurant. But In-N-Out definitely holding it down in the burger category, especially in fast food, I think. But
it's unfortunate for, I don't know, Luis, I guess would be how you say it's for the first part of his name. It's really unfortunate he has to play Crystron's going first because Mohili's already put his presence on the board with the Palace.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of unlucky.
He could just
book it and be done.
Yeah, exactly. He could just put it down whenever he wants to. Free of charge, using the resources from the deck, making sure that he's drawn more consistently as well. Yeah, and that was the play.
This guy's open to getting straight up Purgatrioed.
Yeah, this is how that goes too, usually, because
oh, well, I mean, I guess that works.
To have to draw both Switcheroos, nice. It worked out for him in this case.
It still doesn't get him anywhere if the back row trap or the back row trap is relevant. So we'll have to see what happens.
Right. No well, Rip.
Floodgate, unlucky. Sets a card, passes. Hope he doesn't get Purgatrioed.
And yeah, exactly.
He doesn't even have to worry about Sea Stealth attack. All the monsters are already set.
There's a lot of things he doesn't have to worry about just because Malehu's on the field.
Honestly, the invoked player has a couple turns. He can just, like, sit on the Mohili if he really wanted to.
So he's going to set one and in. He's not even going to attack.
Yeah, he has a multitude of options.
So he's saying, I'm just going to keep that Crystron player in defense. But what's the Crystron player going to do when he can't? He's got one floodgated monster, and then his other monster is just stuck face down. Sorry, he's got the floodgating monster stuck face down, and he has the other face down, so he can't really make huge synchro plays yet. So this friend's gonna let him grab any Crystron from his deck. What's going on, Danny? Welcome, welcome. So Fefner, he's gonna. You think Citadel's coming? People feeling the Citadel. Okay, so he will pop the Amatrix. Oh, this is good. I forgot that the Fefner can actually pop face up or face down cards.
Citadel Whale would be really good right about right now.
This is intense. So he's sitting on a level 2. He has a level 5. Level 2 again. Malehu says, cut it out.
He could actually make Quarion with this, can he?
Yep.
Interesting.
But no, he stops the.
I've never seen Quarion like that, but I forgot you technically could do that, I believe. I've never seen a Quarion made with double Switcheroo.
He has his board locked down here, and this Malehu's just commanding him. Malehu's at home on this field, literally. And there goes. This is what we've been waiting for. We saw this coming.
The game's not necessarily over. There's a couple different things you might be able to do. I don't know what his two backer have to be relevant though.
So in his graveyard, he's going to turn one of the Malehus to a fire attribute. Doing so, it's only one thing that's coming. We already know it's coming. We were waiting for it. He must have a Fiendish set, right? Because he didn't stop possible BRD instantly. He stopped it everything instantly by flipping the Sofefner face down.
Yeah, he doesn't want to waste his back row cards sometimes.
And I did kind of expect a Lance. So he's going to stop the Lance play. But Malehu, this is what I was talking about when he had the Malehu on the field. The Lance is not going to make a difference because he could just flip the Alistair face down, playing around the Lance. So even if he had another Lance, it wouldn't even be able to stop him. So just like that, Malehu proving why he belongs alongside.
The other thing people forget about is like Lance is really, really good, but it only is it's only on face ups. So like if Mohili books the
exactly. Malehu's just so versatile. Like he's a walking Book of Moon. Book of Moon is banned in the TCG. I'm pretty sure it's banned in the TCG, right? Or I don't know anymore. When I was playing, it was banned. So Uno taking it from Luis Gata in extreme fashion. That Purgatrio, you know how that goes.
That's it.
10. Let me fix the scores. So Uno 3. Yeah, unfortunate, but that's just how that cookie crumbles. So 10-6 in favor of Switcheroo. What do you have to say about that? I mean, that was a crazy game. There was a lot of unfortunate matchups there, but you know, it wasn't too bad of a beat. 6-10 is not a huge difference. They were going hand in hand at the end in the beginning.
Yeah, definitely. It was a really, really good war.
So yeah, any shout outs you want to give?
No, I think this was overall. Shout out to, I don't know, we should shout out to Mimi. She did a really good job of pulling everything back together, even though there was some confusion halfway through.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, the whole name situation, she handled that really well. You know, what a great duel. So thank you all for coming out. If you guys don't follow Duel Links Team Wars, definitely check them out. They have a Twitter, they have a Twitch as well. I will be streaming tomorrow's game. What's tomorrow's game? I believe it's Pharaohs versus... Yeah, so Pharaohs versus Banana Rampage at 4 p.m. Pacific time. So if you guys want to be there for that, definitely hit the follow button or be there at Duel Links Team Wars. ADL versus Phoenix? No, unfortunately not this week. So thank you all for coming out. Have a good night. I'm Dark checking out. Peace out, everybody.